We are back. It's 8:13. How excited are you?
I am very excited.
We're so excited because we're sitting here with the legendary Demi Moore.
She is a legend. The legend is going to grow with this new movie of hers. It's called The Substance, and she stars as a former A-lister, an actress named Elizabeth Sparkle, who was fired from her TV show for being too old. Well, down and out, she comes across an opportunity to change her life with a mysterious new drug. Take a look.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? Younger, more beautiful, more perfect. One single injection unlocks your DNA, starting a new cellular division that will release another version of yourself. This is The Substance.
This is The Substance.
I mean, okay, Demi, good morning. It is such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
I am very, very excited because I'm a huge, huge fan of yours. This movie, how do we describe this movie? It is riveting
Yes.
and shocking, would you say?
I think all of the above.
Yes.
You know, the very short version when people, because it is somewhat difficult to fully encapsulate. As I said, it's a little bit like The Picture of Dorian Gray meets Death Becomes Her with a Jane Fonda workout video.
The Jane Fonda workout video.
I mean, that's kind of the loose version, but I think it really is a very unique way of really delving into, I think, a very relevant subject matter, which is aging, the perception, the collective consciousness of women's value diminishing as we get older, which just isn't the truth. But in this case, it kind of is representing some of the old ideals.
Yes. Well, I should just say it is very, very gory and bloody by the end. And your performance is so gutsy and brave. What did you think when they come to you with this script? What's required of you? What the script? What is unfolding in this movie? You must have been terrified.
It was definitely something that I knew was going to really push me out of my comfort zone. That it had a lot of challenges, not just physically, which there is a lot of that, but emotionally, the level of kind of raw vulnerability that it was going to require. But the message for me that was so powerful in this is not what's happening in the circumstances around, but it's the violence that we have against ourselves. And that's what I feel was really powerful in this.
Well, it seems like it's resonating with a lot of people. You got a 13-minute standing ovation at Cannes. You're getting all kinds of rave reviews. I think it was one of the magazines wrote, the performance of your career. It's getting Oscar buzz. I mean, all of this at this point in your life. You're 61. I just turned 60. I feel like all kinds of new things are happening.
Yes.
Where are you at this point, like in your life and career?
I mean, I feel like it's, first of all, I really try to be as present in the moment as possible. And what I feel from that is an excitement of possibilities that are really, that we're defining a new, a new, I don't want to say a generation, but we are what the future is for women. Yeah. And I look at having my daughters, and I don't want there to ever be in their minds that there is an end. To me, this is the most exciting time of my life.
The most exciting time of your life. That sounds so good right now.
It is. I feel like my children are grown. I have the most independence and autonomy to really redefine where I want to go. I don't know what that looks like or where it is, but I'm just excited to be living in it.
And it really kind of goes along with the movie, because the movie is so much about, as you said, the violence we do to ourselves, the hatred we can have for our bodies, these unrealistic expectations that are placed upon us. And you lived that. And so it's interesting and wonderful to see that you're saying, and I came out the other side. Yeah.
Well, I think part of, the dynamic is I'm not Elizabeth Sparkle. Like, this is a woman who has only her career, only that which she's paved through her work. She has no family. And so often we place too much importance on the external markers. And I think what this is really also trying to say is, where is our real priority? Where's our real love? Where does our real joy come from? And it can only come through that self-love, self-acceptance.
I think what's interesting when it comes to like what we think about our bodies, I was reading about you and I thought, well, Demi probably always loved her body because everyone wanted Demi's body. But you say later, like, actually, no, you weren't in love with how you were looking. You felt like a lot of us.
No, I think I put, and I also put a lot of, I placed a lot of value on what my body looked like as being a defining marker of whether I belonged or not, whether I could succeed or not, all of those things, which, again, is a big part of the theme in the film, is really looking at it. And I think sometimes people have looked at this as really exploring the idea of what the pressures of the externals, like what is society, which do exist. But at the end of the day, it's the violence of how we look in the mirror, the compare and despair, that leaves us feeling so bankrupt.
Well, the irony is, of course, because you are a drop-dead gorgeous woman here and in this movie, and yet could still grapple with these feelings. I think people will connect to that very much. Let's ask you about your family. The kids are grown up. You're a grandma now.
I am.
Rumor was on our show said you were like awesome grandma.
I love it. It's
Really?
really nice. I am Yaya. I am Yaya, and she is the cutest. Rumor just sent me a photo of her with spaghetti on her head.
Which is just right. Oh, we got to ask you quickly about St. Elmo's Fire. Everyone's saying, is there going to be a sequel?
We are all in conversation. I think the studio has really been driving this, so I think, as far as I know, everyone is kind of in and gung-ho, and it would really, that would be epic. That would be so fun.
Yeah.
Please do that.
Can you?
We need you to do that.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. Congrats on the movie. It's called The Substance. It opens in theaters on September 20th. Public service announcement. Brace yourself. But it is an incredible performance to me.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.